Hello kids, how are you? Hope you are all good. Are you ready to sleep? And are you in the bed? Okay, now it's story time. And I'm your friend, the bedtime storyteller. And today I'm going to tell you a very beautiful story of Snow White. I hope you all heard of Snow White, right? Okay, so today's story is about Snow White and the Jealous Queen. Once there was a queen who was very much jealous of the beauty of her only stepdaughter Snow White. So the queen wanted to kill Snow White. One day she ordered her huntsman to kill Snow White. But Snow White was so cute, and the huntsman could not kill her. Instead, he left her in the forest. So now Snow White is in the deep dark forest and she is all alone. So she was very much afraid and she started running to save her life. She was running and running. She was running in the middle of the wood, very dark night. Suddenly, 7 dwarfs found her, and they took her to their house, and they brought her up. White grew up, and Snow White started playing in the forest. She started playing with the animals of the forest, with the butterflies and all the animals, flowers and everything in the forest have a good friendship with Snow White now. So, one day, Snow White was playing in the forest. A prince came to the forest for hunting then. As soon as the prince saw Snow White, he fell in love with Snow White. So he wanted to marry Snow White. And then they both got married. And the prince took Snow White to his kingdom. On the other hand, the jealous queen came to know this thing. So she wanted to kill Snow White again. One night, she came to the palace of the prince. But as soon as she arrived in the palace, the prince's guards seized her, and they took her to the prince. Seeing the queen, the prince became very angry and he wanted to punish her. In the meantime, Snow White came to know this thing, and she rushed to the spot. And the queen begged pardon to Snow White and she understood her mistake. Snow White was very kind-hearted and she forgave the queen. And from then, Snow White and the prince started living a very happy life. So dear kids, that's the end of today's story. And from today's story, we can learn to be very kind-hearted and to forgive people. So kids, good night and see you with next story.